Okay, let's get into it. Today we're doing a deep dive into AWS security.
Yeah, and we're drawing from a 2023 ebook. Well, actually, a review of an ebook written by people at Amazon Web Services.
Right, so that review gives us a really nice structured look at the key points.
hmm
And our mission basically is to pull out the must-know insights on securing your stuff in the cloud quickly.
And right off the bat, the big thing, the absolute core concept from this book seems to be the shared responsibility model.
Yes, let's start right there. Because it really is fundamental. It's not just AWS's problem. It's not just your problem.
It's shared, a partnership. AWS takes care of security of the cloud. Think, the data centers, the hardware, the global network.
The foundation.
Exactly. And then you, the customer, you're responsible for security in the cloud.
Okay, so what does in the cloud mean exactly?
Well, that's all your data, your applications, the
Yeah.
operating systems you choose, network configs, firewall rules, user access, everything you put on that foundation.
Got it.
Hmm.
AWS provides the secure environment, but they don't, manage your specific settings or data.
Precisely. They don't interfere with your private space up there. Securing that is your side of the bargain.
And the review suggests the book is really set up to help with that, with your part. Lots of structure, classifications, lists.
Yeah, it seems very practical in that sense, almost like a guidebook for making security decisions. For instance, it lists out 7 different types of hacks you should know about.
Okay.
And what's interesting is that it specifically calls out ethical hackers.
Ah, the white hats.
Right, the folks actively looking for vulnerabilities to help fix them, not exploit them. It's a good reminder they're part of the ecosystem.
That's a valuable point. What else does it list out? Tools.
Oh yeah, it apparently details 20 different AWS security services.
20. Wow.
And it even gets into their pricing, which is, pretty helpful for practical planning.
Definitely helps you choose the right tools for your budget and needs. Does it talk about process, like how to approach security?
It does. It outlines 4 parts of the security development lifecycle:
Which are?
prevention, detection, reaction, and analysis. So it gives you a framework for thinking about the whole life cycle, not just, say, reacting to incidents.
Prevention, detection, reaction, analysis. Okay, that makes sense. Sort of continuous cycle.
Exactly. And it ties into broader AWS best practices, too, like the well-architected framework. Specifically, its security pillar. It's all about building things securely from the ground up.
So the book's stated aim is really to empower the user, right? To help you make informed choices about your security setup.
That's the gist. And it points to specific tools to help, like the AWS Cloud Adoption Framework for Strategy, or services like Security Hub.
Oh yeah, Security Hub pulls alerts together, doesn't it?
And Security Lake, which is for centralizing all your security data for easier analysis. Practical stuff.
Concrete tools for handling that security in the cloud piece. Now, the review mentioned something slightly odd about operating models.
Yeah, that was a minor point, but kind of interesting. The book author apparently claimed there were only 3 main operating models, but then discussed a 4th one, Cloud Communications Platform as a Service, in detail.
Huh. Even though the reviewer knew there are actually quite a few more than 4.
Right. Just a little quirk, maybe shows how fast things move, or just a specific focus of the author, adds a bit of real-world texture.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about the future? Did the book look ahead?
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
It cited a developer from 2022 talking about the increasing importance of, well, no surprise here, artificial intelligence.
Makes sense. AI and security is huge.
And also quantum computing.
Quantum. Okay, how does that fit into security, according to the book?
Well, the concept described is pretty cool. Information is transferred using quanta. If someone unauthorized tries to observe these quanta, the observation itself destroys them.
Whoa. So you'd know instantly if someone was eavesdropping.
Kind of. Or rather, the information either gets through perfectly secure, or it's destroyed, completely lost to the hacker and the intended recipient. No middle ground for interception.
That's a fundamentally different way to think about secure communication. Wild.
Yeah, a potential future paradigm shift.
Okay, so wrapping this up, key takeaways for you listening. Number 1, absolutely critical. Understand the shared responsibility model. Know what AWS handles and what you need to handle.
That distinction is everything. Security of the cloud versus in the cloud.
Then, we saw the book offers structure lists of threats, like those 7 hack types, including ethical ones, lists of tools like the 20 security services.
Frameworks like the four-part security lifecycle, and links to broader best practices like the well-architected framework.
And looking forward, technologies like AI and especially quantum computing might reshape how we even approach security.
But the immediate action is really owning your part of that shared responsibility. That's non-negotiable.
Absolutely. And one final thought, pulled from the review. The author apparently sees security not just as a task, but as this really fascinating, complex system that demands lifelong learning.
Yeah, continuous challenge.
So maybe the question for you is, how does seeing security as an ongoing, evolving challenge, rather than a static checklist, change your approach to keeping things safe in the cloud? Something to chew on.